great looking prints at low cost? Be sure to visit our easy-to-use online printing service. Adorama Pix has professionals who treat your images with the utmost care that you can count on. For a quick turnaround on photos, cards, or albums, use AdoramaPix.com.
I'm Michael Artsis. Thanks so much for joining us at NAB 2014. This is amazing. I call it AJA. You say AJA. You guys made an amazing camera,
Yes.
the Cion, and it's under $9 grand. It will ship this summer.
Yep.
Unbelievable. It's a 4K camera. Tell me about it.
It's 4K and Ultra HD and 2K and HD. As you can see, we've spent a lot of time thinking through the ergonomics of this device. Our beautiful Cion comes with a nice wooden handle. It's actually got a shoulder mount, which is designed for the shoulder, so it works well with your clavicle. There's not a single proprietary connection on here. We've designed it to work with all our years in the business, handling scaling, etc., all the way from our global shutter at the front, going through the 4K sensor. Even if you're working with HD, we're not cropping the 4K sensor, we're doing a true scale down from it with oversampling. So you get a beautiful HD image as well. And you're recording to our pack drives, which we've been selling for some time. So they've proven SSD technology to work with our KeyPro quads. So you can literally play it back right away. That also simplifies your ProRes workflow. So unlike other camera manufacturers, we're supporting all 5 formats of the ProRes codec. So from LT all the way up to 44444.
Now, when you shoot on this camera, are you shooting it flat, and are you able to then color correct, or are you able to add LUTs and bring it into DaVinci and do some kind of workflow like that? Or is this, you're shooting and baking in the color?
So that's up to you, because we also support RAW output. Okay, so AJA RAW is supported across 4 3G SDIs, all the way up to 120 frames per second for 4K. Because we were very aware that sports broadcasters who we've been dealing with for a while, when it comes to the exploration of 4K for the broadcast space, they're interested in sports coverage. And they've discovered that high-speed motion is very important for great-looking games.
Well, and my friends who are at the networks, high up at the networks, tell me, CBS and NBC tell me that they really wanted to also be able to crop in on shots like an out in a baseball game. Correct. And also give tremendous, tremendous detail, especially in like a football game, in the game of inches, right?
Absolutely, and you see we've already had a solution in place there for a good year, which is our Corvid Ultra. So that can take in these 4 3G SDIs at 120, and combined with the software, which is called True Zoom, you literally do what we call a region of interest grab. So an HD 16:9 frame, you can create your own pan and scan basically across it, zoom in, do any of the slow motion you need to. And that type of thing has been used at the Super Bowl already. So this is a great companion device for him.
I've always known you guys for wonderful, wonderful, solid, really stable products. Mm-hmm. And so it's really interesting that you've moved into the space, especially because you've built the architecture. You've kind of, everybody else starts with a sensor, you started the other way. Mm-hmm. I love that you said global shutter. It means we get rid of rolling shutter. Correct. And we get rid of some moire and some of the other issues. Tell me about the sensor.
So the sensor is an APS-C sensor, which basically is just the teeniest bit smaller than a Super 35. So you're talking 1.1 in terms of the ratio there. But we've gone with it for its size and all sorts of things because it's not just the sensor. You'll probably have noticed that within the business there have been a lot of arguments about whether an Alexa's image actually looks better, for instance, than others. It's a combination. It is true 4K. You are getting 4096. You're getting everything you want, but of course the sensor is a sensor. The work gets done beyond the sensor. So we've got IR and a combined optical low-pass filter, which gets rid of wiring. So it's a stunning image.
What's the mount?
So the mount is PL mount, and the reason we've done that is obviously people are going to be doing narrative and that type of thing. That is the standard for quality lenses. And PL lenses are plentiful. They're out in the rental market, and you're also going to see a bit of an explosion in the PL mount lenses over the next year or two as more and more manufacturers get into the game.
And you've got XLR inputs as well.
Oh yes. again, there's nothing proprietary here.
I see these beautiful audio meters. Bryce Button, thank you so much for your time from AJA. I got to tell you, I see this camera as a complete game changer. Can't wait to get my hands on it. Obviously, that's what'll tell us if it's a game changer or not, but I believe in this company. They've done great things for so long, and it's a beautiful product. Fit and finish is terrific. So I got to tell you, this is something to wait for. It's available this summer, under $9 grand. You might not even have to rent it. You could just buy one, or you could rent it. I'm Michael Artsis. Thanks for watching. We'll have more from NAB 2014, so stay tuned and be terrific.
Do you want great-looking prints at low cost? Be sure to visit our easy-to-use online printing service. Adorama Pix has professionals who treat your images with the utmost care that you can count on. For a quick turnaround on photos, cards, or albums, use AdoramaPix.com.